In today's video, we are going to talk about I-130 processing times for April 2026 for spouse, children, parent, and siblings. If you are new to this channel, my name is Sliman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process and give you confidence to go through your immigration journey by yourself. First of all, I am not an immigration attorney. I'm here to help you based on the information you have from USCIS website. If you find this video very helpful, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell for the future upload, and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people. So if you're ready, let's get started. In this video, we're gonna break it to 3 videos. First one, we're gonna break it to 3 sections. First section is factors that affect I-130 processing times. Second section, I-130 processing times from a USCIS account. And third section, I-130 processing times from a USCIS website. So let's go with the first section, which is factors that affect I-130 processing time. As you know, USCIS processes the cases in order they receive them. However, each case is unique and it will depend on the following factors. The relationship to a petitioner. So we have immediate relatives and non-immediate relatives. So I'm not going to go through all of them, just to save some time. Second factor is USCIS workload and policies. So the overall workload at USCIS, including the number of applications received and staffing level, can affect the processing time. As you know, some months they receive more cases than the previous months or the following months. Third factor is accuracy of the application. A complete and accurate application will all require documentation can prevent delays caused by a request for evidence. That one is very simple. Fourth factor, which is the beneficiary's location. As you know, where the beneficiary resides impact the I-130 processing time. Example, people living in India, Mexico, and Philippines, the processing time is higher than the people living in other countries. Just an example. Fifth one, which is a case complexity. Cases with complexities such as a criminal record or previous immigration issues may require additional review and thus take longer to process. Background checks and security clearance. Extended background checks or security clearance can also contribute to longer processing time. It is very simple. Factor number 6, visa availability. For non-immediate relatives, visa availability is a crucial factor, and it can significantly impact how long a beneficiary waits to receive an immigration visa. If you are in this category, check the visa bulletin for May 2026, just was released a couple days ago. Now, let's go to the second section of this video, which is how to check the processing times from a USCIS account. If you log into your account, USCIS online account, if you go under the processing time, it's gonna give you an estimated time until the case decision. For example, this one, 2 months. That is not 100% accurate, but at least they give you, close estimate time. This is for non-immediate relatives. As you can see right here, we are not currently providing my progress cases processing times estimate for this type of filing. So this is an example for A4. This is for my brother, and they do not provide the processing times. I filed a petition on 2020. It is almost 2020. Now it's 2026. It's almost 5 years. I did not receive a decision yet. Now, let's go to the third section of this video, which is how to check the processing times from USCIS website. If you go to this link right here, or just type USCIS processing times and click on the first link, and it's gonna take you to a sign-in page right here. I'm sorry, to a processing time page right here. The only thing that is now is new, they grouped all work centers, excluding a national benefit center, in one group, in one service center called Service Center Operations. So you need to select the form, which is I-130, petition for alien relative. That's what this video for. Form category, you gotta select the category, and then service centers that process your case. As I mentioned, now they have grouped them in one service center called Service Center Operation. So now let's start the processing times for I-130 for US citizen, filing for parent, spouse, or child under the age of 21, that's immediate relatives. So the processing times for I-130 at Service Center Operations for US citizen, filing for a spouse, parent, or child under 21 is 17.5 months. As you can see, the processing time went from 17 months to 17.5 months. Basically, it went up by 2 weeks. We will wait for the first quarter in 2026 to see what is the average. Now, this is the average processing times for I-130 for immediate relatives is 12.9, but this is up to 28 February 2026. So it's 12.9. I will assume that I will predict that in the next few months, the processing time will go a little bit higher since the processing times right here went up by 2 weeks. Now, let's go to the next one, which is US citizen filing for non-immediate relatives, such as unmarried son, daughter, 21 or older. So they do not provide processing times for I-130. Why? Because you gotta wait for a visa to be available. Then they will process. They will give the processing time. They start doing that. And if you need to know about this, you read this notice right here. So I'm not going to go through it. Just go through it to see what's going on. They're going to tell you preference petition when the Department of State visa bulletin shows an immigrant visa is available. So they do not, give a processing time for this category until the visa is available in the visa bulletin. Same way for non-immediate relatives filing, U.S. citizen filing for married son or daughter. Same way, they do not provide the processing times due to that reason, just we talked about. If you want to read about it, just go read this note right here, and it's going to tell you why they do not give the processing time for this filing category. Same way for brothers and sisters, U.S. citizen filing for brother or sisters, they do not provide the processing times no more, and the reason is they prioritize the adjudication of Form I-130 petition for alien relative. So now let's switch to a permanent resident holder. So permanent resident filing for spouse or child under 21. So the processing times for petition alien relative I-130 at service center operations is 38 months. For permanent resident filing for a spouse or child under 21. As you can see, the processing time went up from 36 to 38 in April 2026. Now, let's talk about the processing times for permanent resident filing for unmarried son or daughter 21 or older. Same processing times, 38. So, as I mentioned, the processing time went up from 36 to 38. So, as you can see, for immediate relatives, the processing time went up from 17 months to 17.5 months, but we have to wait for the first quarter on 2026. But the processing time as of February 2028 is 12.9 months. For green card holder, the processing time went up from 36 months to 38 months. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe. share, hit notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video.